Hello Cancer, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Cancer for the week of April 18th. Now do keep in mind that this is a general message, so if there are messages that do not resonate, please drop those messages, do not take those with you, but do take the messages that resonate with you. Also check out your sun, moon, and rising sign for more information. And just know that I do not do personal readings. So if you get a message from someone, that's not me. I won't message you asking you for a reading. So do keep that in mind. They are impersonating me and trying to scam you. I also do content on my Instagram. So if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. Let's see what we have here for you, Cancer. Now, less than 50% of the people who watch my content are actually subscribed, and so if you've not yet hit the subscribe button, please do consider doing that. It really helps my channel grow in a big way, and hitting the like does as well. If you do subscribe, you'll get weekly, monthly, and bonus content from me. All right, so let me make sure everything is in view. I think we're looking good there, and I'll also take a couple of these Kipper cards to clarify as we go along. All right, Cancer, attracting something into your life at this time. We have two queens here on the board. We have a big message, Cancer, of intuition in the past. In fact, I think some of you here have had an intuitive hit, maybe not even a hit. I feel like some of you have an intuitive windfall or an intuitive wave of information that came in for you here in the past. And this may hold some type of key in getting an opportunity or an offer, or this may hold the key in you attracting something important into your life. So it's a very interesting message as my opening. That's just my opening thoughts, but let's go ahead and dive into that some more. And so in the overall message, you do have this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a major card of attraction. And, you know, this is somebody who's confident, you know, this is somebody who's inspiring. And, you know, the Queen of Wands is somebody who can really handle all of the tasks and priorities that are thrown their way. They are able to keep all the plates in the air and really accomplish quite a bit. And for that reason, people find the Queen of Wands attractive. And not just in love, romantic situations, but also in work contexts. Everybody wants the Queen of Wands on their team. You know, everybody wants to work with the Queen of Wands because they can do so much stuff, and they are also smart and funny. I just put a word together there, smart and funny. And so, yeah, and then also the Queen of Wands is really associated with law of attraction as well, in that as the Queen of Wands is confident, as they are authentic, and as they are themselves, they can attract whatever they want into their life, love, opportunities, different situations. And so, yeah, definitely a nice energy to find here. Now, in the past, you have this wave of intuition here. I mean, look at the water symbolism with the High Priestess and the Moon energy here, right? All that water symbolism. You have the most intuitive card to find in the tarot here with the High Priestess. High Priestess is literally coming out of water after they've retrieved some type of knowledge that's been hidden in the depths of the water, or that's been hidden in their intuition. And so the High Priestess is a real way shower. They are somebody who can blow your mind or even expand your mind and help you see something in a new way. You know, this is somebody who is, not only an unlocker, somebody who unlocks secrets, but they may also keep secrets, which I do have to say, the Moon can say that there's maybe something that's not as it appears, and you know, you may have realized that somebody withheld knowledge from you, or withheld, held information from you in some ways. Here, it is interesting. We see this Moon symbolism heavy and the water symbolism, but both of these cards can indicate major intuition, especially together. And the Moon symbolism can also be, as you see the crab here on the water, that could be your energy as well. could be just literally associated with the moons. I also like to say that the High Priestess is like a card of Pisces or a card of the moon. It really depends on which way you want to look at it. These are all these messages can be flexible, and the cards can be flexible, and just keep that in mind. But there's been an important truth here, or there's been an important unveiling of information, or a tidal wave of intuition that just took you off your feet, or just threw you for a loop, or something like this here. I don't think it's bad. I just think that this tidal wave of information here is a key to unlocking something, and you've come to that understanding. In the future, you have the Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So this Queen of Swords is somebody who's extremely independent in their life. They have an extreme focus on something. Some of you may really resonate that. It's almost like you've taken a deep dive into the water. You've come out of the water, and as you've come out of the water, you're now have this new focus, or you now have this new understanding about something. It's like some of you went on like a vision quest, or like a journey, or like I'm getting this weird like message of like plant medicine, or you had some like interesting experience in the forest, or something like some of you went on like a big, like maybe a shamanic journey, or like you've been in some sort of big life-changing experience here in the past, and you now have a singular focus based on that. That happens for many people. Many times it's like one experience or one situation happens that just totally changes course corrects. That's a big reason how I got into tarot. Was never really interested in tarot personally, and then a big thing happened in my life where I found the tarot and changed my course, right? Changed my whole course here, and now I love it, of course. But it's almost like some of you are going through that situation here. You have this Page of Pentacles in the future, which is, this says your prospects look good, Cancer. Your prospects look very good right now, and it's also good news generally coming into your life. So really like this message here. Let's go ahead and move up the pyramid. So you have the Knight of Swords, you have the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Empress, and you have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so we have interesting knights on the end caps here. We have double knights, double queens. A lot of people, we have a page here. We have the Empress, which is the mother archetype. A lot of people showing up in your life at this time, or they have people may have influenced you in the past, for good or for bad. It really depends on what situation you find yourself in. Some things, take a look. This knight's like looking that way, or riding or charging that way, and this knight's charging this way. Something's leaving, something's entering. Okay, very clearly here. It's like there was like, and the thing is, this Knight of Swords is like an energy that happens so quickly that it's like chaotic in your life, and it's like there's a lot of confluence here around the High Priestess and the Moon and the Knight of Swords. Something happening so quickly, like so quick it was like a tidal wave. That's the word that's coming. Wave, tidal wave, like an overflow of maybe sensory information, or some type of information here in the past, and this may have changed this course correction here. This may have changed your course in a way. And you have this Ten of Pentacles with the Empress, which are the two most abundant cards to find in the tarot, right next to each other, which is amazing. That's an amazing synchronicity. And so the Ten of Pentacles may be about building your empire, could be associated with inheritances, a situation like that. But the Empress is about resourcefulness and major abundance in your life. The Empress can nurture anything into existence, like a mother would nurture their children into existence, but it can be applied to anything. And so that's a big reason why it's associated with abundance, but also because it's the planet of Venus. Venus is luxury and wealth. To get those two together, you have this other one about this law of attraction here with the Queen of Wands right below it, right? And so here's what I'm going to say to you, Cancer. Although I think many of you have already had this vision quest, or you've had this significant event, maybe do like a vision board. Okay, like where do you see yourself here going in the future? Because it may be very important or helpful for you to do that, because it's almost like you can go anywhere. It's like the sky is the limit for you. You have the resources, you have the material support, you have the events happening, you have the ability to attract, you have everything here. You have this Knight of Cups. For some of you, this may be attracting a partnership or a relationship into your life. For others of you, this is about something else, maybe around money, around empires, around something. I also wanted to say that I think some of you are healing a significant situation around your mother. That won't be for everybody, but I do think that some of you are doing that. And this could have been as simple as you realizing that maybe your mother used specific language towards you that has affected your abundance in some ways, and you've now figured out this may have been this tidal wave here for some of you, or there may have been something. Let's go ahead and take a look at these oracle cards here, these Kipper cards. So you have the thoughts, gift, and distant horizons. Well, the future is bright for you, okay? So look, there is some type of ending here, with this coffin card showing up. I'm not super concerned. It's interesting you pulled 4. I normally only pull 3, but you did pull 4. The distant horizons card says there are good times ahead, okay? This could take 3 to 6 months. Don't get hung up on the timing. That's just what the card says. It could be any time. You do have something quick that happened here in the past. But I mean, take a look at this. Some of you, by the way, could have had an inheritance that came in or something like that. But you have this gift of thoughts, okay? You have this gift here showing up with 16, 17, right? I mean, look at this, another synchronicity. But there was this thing here in the past, this tidal wave in the past that is providing you with some type of gift. And this may be the gift of thinking in a different way, or thinking in a new way, or this is significant. Okay, this is significant. I can tell you that I have never really quite had a message like this that has come through in the cards. I can tell you that for sure. So pretty incredible. Let's go ahead and move up the pyramid here. Okay, so you have the Sun. Wow, you have oh man, you have the Sun, the Magician, and the 8 of Swords. 2 cards that I would heavily associate with the law of attraction and manifesting, the Magician and the Queen of Wands. Okay, big energy around that here. I do think maybe some of you have you read the book The Secret? If you have not, there's also a documentary. The documentary is just as good. I would actually maybe recommend. It's on Netflix. Last time I checked, but you can also find it for free. I think on YouTube or something. Maybe I didn't tell you that, but maybe you can. And so some of you are doing something with law of attraction. Some of you are doing magic, right? Here at this time, putting things together, attracting, manifesting, bringing something big in. The Sun is a card of truth, it's a card of truth, but it's a major energy of victory, success, happiness, good times, and it's really the best card to find in the tarot as far as I'm concerned. It's always, when I see the Sun in a reading, it always is a good sign. But, I talked about how you had an important truth here, or a tidal wave of information, of intuition, of something like that here. Well, the Sun, to me, this is suggesting that it's something to do around an important truth. That might be what the tidal wave has been for you. And you do have this 8 of Swords. There was this situation here. There was a blockage here around your abundance. I think it's almost like it's coming through as a blockage around your abundance mindset or something like that. And this, I think, was the big tidal wave here. Let's go ahead and move up the pyramid. It might have been connected to your mother. You have the 7 of Cups. And you have the Chariot. So the Chariot is the card of Cancer. So we have you showing up here very clearly in the future, going forward towards victory, charging ahead, charging forward. And the Chariot brings a big victory and a big success into your life, but you must have self-discipline about something, is what it says. And so I definitely like to see that. You also have the 7 of Cups. Actually, the Chariot is number 7, so we have 7-7 energy here, which 777 is, for me, always a sign that your guides are with you. Whenever I get that, it's a deeply spiritual, deeply divine number. Divinity comes in for me when you get that 777 energy. You may be seeing that number all over the place, especially as you had this tidal wave here in the past. Pretty amazing. Let's see what's at the top of the pyramid. The Queen of Cups, your energy again. showing in very clearly here. Now, what's amazing is you have the two most intuitive cards with the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. I'm really not surprised to see the Queen of Cups, but we also have that other major wave of intuition here with the Moon. And so it's, I say intuition a lot. It's obviously in the name of my channel, Zane Intuitive Guidance. But in this reading, I need to drill the point home that it's very, very, very prominent here and very, very important for you. Something around your intuition, something around this tidal wave of important truths, of intuition, of realizations is unlocking something. And I think you're using the law of attraction. I think you're doing something with abundance. Let's see here. Wow. Yeah, wish come true. Wish being granted here. The star, synchronicities, signs, energy from the universe. Realizing that you are a star, that you are made of stardust, and I think I'm going to leave it right there. Amazing. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. I'll see you in the next reading.